Dear Evan Hansen, I was at the theatre to watch Dear Evan Hansen. Been looking forward to seeing it for weeks and it didn't disappoint. The production is simply excellent. Live theatre at its absolute best. A musical with a live band. They are not inside but they are felt throughout the show. The show is seamless and flows effortlessly. The moving stage creates the seamless transition between scenes. The mood is blue and it permeates the auditorium with blue LED lights flickering set against a backdrop of screens that are most of the time blue. The screens are also a storytelling device that help communicate the passage of time. They help create sets for certain scenes by providing the backdrops and gave us visual cues when the content in the show went viral over the internet. Reading all the comments and seeing all the likes on the screen made the experience even better. The set is glorious. I love the fact that we could hear the conversations Evan had over the internet with his devices. The show is inclusive. We could hear everything, even what was happening in his head, his thoughts, ridden with anxiety. The live band are a nice touch. They are exquisite. The singing wonderful and the acting world class. From voice intonations, body language, hand gestures, micro expressions and movements. Evan, for example, is overly anxious. His mind is always racing. He is nervy, uncomfortable, awkward, not sure of himself, and just everywhere. This is reflected in his demeanor, tone of voice, expressions, and gestures. His hands are always moving, head looking downwards, characteristic mumbling and fumbling. His favorite words to say, "I am sorry." He is riddled by insecurity. He is a mess. The story explores depression, social anxiety, and suicide. The tone is blue, sophisticated color, considering the subject matter and link to depression. Evan Hansen, a high school pupil who suffers from depression and anxiety, who has a broken arm, has a hard time making friends. His mother suggests that he should let other students sign a cast. That way he will make friends. A student named Connor, whom he is not close to, signs his cast and ultimately commits suicide. Evan lies about the nature of their relationship, claiming that he and Connor were best friends. The lies pile up and Connor's family get involved. Now that Connor is not here anymore, grief makes them regard Evan as their own. They even offer to give Connor's college fund to Evan, something that enrages Evan's hardworking single mother parent. Evan even manages to date Connor's beautiful sister. Surprising, considering his level of social anxiety. He wins her heart by lying, fabricating narratives and guise of them coming from his brother. The socially awkward Evan benefits immensely from Connor's suicide. His peers even start looking at him favorably, but he can't live with himself, so he tells the truth. It's a moving story about family, belonging, relationships, and mental health. Social media is the focal point as we see a number of posts go viral. Viral posts that perpetuate a lie, but through the Connor Project website, they also managed to immortalize Connor's memory. Stuart Brown is magnificent as Evan Hansen. He got the nuances spot on, the mannerisms of someone who is socially awkward, the fidgeting, lack of eye contact, hand movements and voice intonations. His performance carried a lot of range. He made you laugh, he cried, he was vulnerable, and he was awkward among other states. He is a phenomenal actor. Sharon Spiegel Wagner plays Cynthia Murphy. Sharon is my all-time favorite performer in the world. Charlie Bugwinon is Larry Murphy. Keely Crocker is Zoe Murphy. Nsikeng Matuane is Alana Beck. Justin Swartz is family friend Jared Clayman. Michael Stray is Connor Murphy. Lucy Tops is Heidi Hansen. The show is truly wonderful and the venue perfect. Everyone performs at a high level. It's beautiful to watch theatre that connects with the youth. Theatre for the times, for the human spirit. Theatre that tackles feelings of unworthiness, loneliness, and well-being. Theatre that resonates with anybody despite your social standing and influence in the world. The world is plagued by anxiety. Pills and other drugs only numb the pain, but it doesn't go away. Tomorrow it's still there, and the weight is heavier. We sit with the pain because the world claims depression is not a real condition. Meanwhile, it eats at us until we can't carry on anymore. We need more stories like these to normalize depression and mental health. Stories to make the common man feel like he's understood. Stories that will make us understand our world much better. Congratulations, How Now Brown Cow Productions, for a great show and a deserved standing ovation. As always, Sam says on the credits.